Good morning, y'all. Y'all don't mind my kitchen this morning? I am cleaning up. I'm fixing to scrub a bunch of stuff down, and my kitchen's a mess right now because I've unloaded everything. I just got to show y'all. I love to go thrift store shopping. I do. When I was younger, yard sales was the thing. Now, I can do some good yard sales, and they were the thing. And me and my friends, you know, when we were in our 20s, okay, we would get up, oh man, way before the crack of dawn and hit those yard sales, okay? Just get the newspaper. When newspapers were a thing, and circle, oh, this one's close to us. Oh, this one's close to us. Let's hit this next, okay? We did that. And yard selling was the thing. Then we just got into thrift store shopping. So much easier. One place. Sometimes you could get lucky. Sometimes you couldn't. Yesterday, I got lucky. I might do some more thrift store hauls because what I like to do is when we go out of town or out of state, y'all, I find the nearest thrift stores or antique stores, and I find things when we're out of town. I love it. But I got to show y'all what I did yesterday. I'm going to show you the sentimental ones first, and then I'm just going to start putting stuff over here so I can start washing it, sanitizing it. But you know how like every May it's decoration days for grave sites and cemeteries and stuff. Every year we go to Alabama, and I'm from Alabama, y'all, born in Alabama, okay? It comes out my mouth sometimes, and I can't help that. And when I get around another Alabamian, it really comes out, okay? So I'll try to control my accent, okay? Okay, we go to the cemetery, and we try to take care of the tombstone. You know, they get dirty from the rain and stuff like that. We like to wash it off really good, shine it up, clean it up, replace flowers, because we've got my grandmothers, my grandfathers, and then my uncles. My uncle's is a little urn box with some of his ashes, and we were allowed legally to put his urn box in a they tell you how many inches it's got to be buried and everything, and it has to stay small right in front of the tombstone. So we have all three of them right there together. Now right behind them is his brother and my grandparents' other son and his wife and one of their sons, and that's my mother's family, my family. And I'll just tell y'all a little story. If you've ever been to Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains in Townsend, Tennessee, that's my family's place. We are Oliver descendants. John and Elijah Oliver is our relatives, okay? And there's been a couple of times that my parents have got to go to some of the family reunions that they have once a year in Cades Cove. And it's just awesome. You need to go to Cades Cove in the Smoky Mountains and ride around and see those, and you can say, hey, that's so-and-so. That's Keeper of the Home's family's place. See, we'll be connected all over again. But we just made a trip to go take care of the grave sites and everything, but some of the little figurines that were on the tombstones have been damaged by either lawn mowing people or something, okay? One thing was kind of like broken, and we're like, we're gonna have to move this. So I found some more things yesterday. I love these little angels. We had two. One was broken. Another one we spray painted like a silverish color to match the color of the tombstone. And that just gave her the biggest facelift, and we loved it. So I found this one to replace the one that was broken because they were the same size and everything. So we just spray painted her up a little bit. The other one that was there, the other one we had to remove, but I'm replacing that one. So I'm gonna spray paint this one just like the other one and they'll match. But not just one, but I found two. This one's just a little smaller size. Okay? And then, y'all, you know the thing about cardinals. This has got like a little Christmassy thing on it. But you see that cardinal sitting on that branch? We may take this off and we may not. No, it's on there. It's on there. We're not going to remove this. I'm going to scrub it very gently. But you see the cardinal? Okay. I love my cardinals out here that's been feeding all year long in my window feeder right over there in the dining room. And we're sitting there and they come to dine with us a lot. We're like, hey. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, I found this one. See that little lamb? He's the lamb. And then I found one to go on my uncle's small little graves. And we even found a small little plaque to put on top of his little gravesite for his ashes. So we have to stay small and downscale. And I found this. Isn't she pretty? Little flowers. This will go with his, okay? So we find ways to decorate. We refreshen the pots. We've been using like plastic pots. Some of the pots get blown over, get broke, stuff like that. And during ice storms, you know how plastic gets, it'll expand and they'll pop or something like that. So this year we just said, hey, we're gonna get some terracotta pots. And I spray painted them a silverish, marble-ish looking to match the tombstones. Y'all, it turned out looking so superb. And fresh flowers. Now, we like to do my papa and my uncles like in red, white, and blue because both of them were in the military, and flags and stuff. And the time of year that we do it is always before the 4th of July, so it's just a habit. My grandmother loves all things flowers, so all the colors for her. We can't hardly put like a bunch of, we've done it before, and we've put like the little garden stake flags that you stake down in the ground, the little flags. They didn't work so good because we've wound up finding out they get blowed over out in the woods behind the cemetery and just destroyed and shredded and tore up. Hanging plants get blowed off down into the woods. So we're like, hey, we got to come up with something else that's not going to hardly get damaged or something like that that's going to last a long time. So we're like, let's just keep it simple. So we do get some things that get staked down into the ground and decorate those. They don't, since they're stuck in the ground. We do solar lights around the pots and around the tombstone. They're stuck in the ground. They're not going to go anywhere. So there's you some ideas for decorating. My grandparents' tombstones does not have the marble vases that is cemented or something to the tombstones. One of these years, I might check into having some of those added to their tombstones, but I'll have to check into it. I don't know how that works because someone's going to have to go out there and put them on there. I don't know. You got any ideas? Let me know, okay? Because I'm wanting to buy the marble vases, and I would like to have something sketched on each one of those vases, something to fit my grandmother, something to fit my papa, my mama and my papa. That's what we called them, y'all. Something to fit their personalities. That's later on in the future, but right now we put pots and stuff there and then load them up with all kinds of flowers and stuff. And replace some more flowers that's in like a little thing that we had made. It's got like a little birdhouse and a little wagon, and it's all full of flowers. Yes, we've got it fixed up all pretty good. So that's the sentimental things out of the way. Okay, now, I love just finding things, and my husband's like, did you really need that? Yes, I really didn't. Do y'all know how many water bottles now, this is lunch stuff over here. This is picnic water bottles. There's a difference, okay? granddaughters, water bottles, you name it. I've got some. I got Pioneer Woman's, both, her Yetis, I call them, but I use those for traveling. Like when we're going out of town, I'll pick one, and that sits beside me while we're traveling. I can just sip all day. But y'all, granddaughters has got water bottles galore, and I'm sorry, there's no water bottles over here. See, dear hubby? Okay, there's no water bottles over here. Just here and down there. Okay, but y'all, there is nothing like a mason jar with a handle on it that's got pretty etching all over it. It's got flowers, butterflies. Yes, you need one of these. Glass straw. I love the wooden lid. See? Okay, now, oh, not just one, two. Now, y'all, I'm washing this one. I was like, oh, let me show them this right quick. This has pretty flowers all over it. Yes, girl. Now, this one has a plastic straw, but it's okay. I got the little thing. Wooden lid. Y'all, they're just pretty. But there's nothing like drinking out of a mason jar, and especially if it's got a handle on it. Now, I wouldn't have got it if it didn't have the handle, because y'all, my hands can't go around this thing. And I'll drop it in 2 seconds flat, or probably 1 second flat. But it's got that handle. I used to have a whole set of mason pint jars that has the thing out, the handle on it, and do the, use those to serve people. Okay, now let's see what else. Let's do with this. Y'all, I have got muffin pans galore, but I don't have a silicone one. Look at that. It's going to fold down easy. It's dishwasher safe, oven safe, up to 500 degrees, but I never put my oven up that high. But look at that. Silicone. We're always making cupcakes and muffins and all such as that stuff. So, no, I didn't have one of those. Now, I have been wanting some of these. I have been searching on, whoo, y'all. I have been searching on Amazon, and I want some of these. They are the silicone meal prep freezer containers that you can do meal portions, half a cup or a cup. But y'all, these can be used for anything. Leftovers, 1 serving a piece. Leftovers. Y'all, sometimes it's just me and him, and I cook too much. I don't know how to downscale. We got a lot of leftovers. This is going to come in handy. 1 cup portions. Put them in the freezer. When it's time to use them, pop them out. Let them thaw out, or just heat them up. There you go. I can put leftovers in the freezer. You can also make little mini bread muffin, little bread loaves. Meatloaf loaves. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, I've been wanting some of these. Y'all, they're good for anything. Butter. If you make homemade butter, you can use this as a mold and smush it down. Oh, there's me another idea. Butter molds. Okay. Anyway, oil and herb loaves. Okay. Instead of using the ice cubes, if I want a bigger portion, I can freeze things in it like whey to use for something else later. Cheeses. Oh, y'all, I'm coming up with so many ideas. Let me keep going. I had to buy another one of these because I like those locking lids. It's bigger. I'm going to put my homemade granola in here. What else? Cannot believe somebody got rid of these. Not just 1, but 2. Y'all, I only paid $3.99 a piece for these. I've been wanting some of these little babies. There's a blue color for dear hubby for his lunches. Y'all, these are little insulated thermos-like things, but they're sections. It doesn't have, you can do hot or cold. It's little sections. You have your lid. They're insulated. You've got this one. You've got this one. These two are the same size. This one is bigger. And they stack right on top of each other. You could just do 1. Okay, look. You can probably just do 1. Yeah, 1. Let me get it on there right. 1. I know you get the point, but y'all, I'm OCD. I got to finish what I'm saying. It drives my husband nuts. He's like, I know you can't stand it. Just go ahead and finish. But I know what you're going to say. You can't stand it. 2. Oh, and Sheldon. Sheldon does the same thing. Big Bang Theory or young Sheldon, y'all, it drives him nuts if you don't let him finish something. It'll eat him up inside, and I'm the same way. 3. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I told y'all I'm a crazy little girl. Crazy little woman. 3. Hot or cold. And I got me one, and I got dear hubby one for his lunch boxes when we travel. Kids, lunches. You can put 3 things in this one thing, hot or cold. Y'all, I've showed you how to keep things hot in a thermos on my lunchbox playlist. Y'all, anything else? I think that's all on this haul. I kind of took it easy on this haul. Oh, no. Let me show y'all. I got me a bucket. I'm going to paint over this bucket, y'all. It's the only one I found. I'm not going to show you what it says, but it's getting painted over because I don't want my kids to rag me. Okay? But I got me a compost bucket. We're going to save eggshells, scraps, coffee grounds, stuff like that, because I'm going to start using compost, throwing this stuff in my flower beds, in my garden, and all such that. So this is going to be a painted over compost bucket. I think that is all. I think that is all of my grocery haul. My thrift haul. And I might do some more things like this because I love, when we travel, I love to find other thrift stores. Oh, I bought me a skirt too. I bought me a skirt. I've been trying to find one forever. And y'all, shopping for myself, I don't like it. If it costs more than $20, I'm hanging it right back on that rack. But I can shop for kids and other people all day long. It's just me, I have trouble shopping for, except for things like this. Y'all, I love a good thrift haul, and I might do some more like this. They'll be few and far between because I don't go all the time. But we love going to, me and my daughter, one of my daughter-in-laws, me and my mama, and then when I'm traveling, we just love going thrifting. And y'all, there's nothing wrong with thrifting because even the Proverbs 31 woman was very careful with their money management. She was very careful. She was very thrifty. Because didn't it say she considers a field and buys it? That means she put in a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of consideration, a lot of praying. And then she just did it. Okay? I know she was thrifty. Okay? We'll get into more of some of that in the Proverbs 31 woman. I just thought I'd throw that in there right now when we're discussing thriftiness. So, I hope y'all have enjoyed this. Y'all just stay tuned. There's a whole lot more, all kinds of videos coming up. I'm like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I'll see y'all in the next one.